to my channel. When we have guests at home and suddenly we want to make something that's sweet and we want to make it with something that's available at home always normally, and that is what I call Shahi Tukda. I make that recipe. Everybody makes Shahi Tukda, but I want to show it to you the way I make it. It's the most simple recipe that you'll come across today. So here what I'm trying to do is I'm showing you here 4 pieces of stale leftover bread pieces there. I'll be using that and make this fantastically and yummy Shahi Tukda before you. I have taken here around 3 tablespoons of almond powder. I make use of this almond powder because it's so nutritious and really helps your brain to grow. I have here some raisins, around 20 raisins here. This I will also use in that same recipe. I've taken here some fresh cream here, around 2 tablespoons of fresh cream. Have here some kesar or saffron here, and this I'm going to really soak in a little bit of hot water for the color. And I'll of course need here 1 cardamom just for the smell of it. If you have cardamom that is powder there, then it's okay, you can go with a pinch of the cardamom powder. I'm just going to use the grains or the seeds of the cardamom, just a single cardamom. Of course I'll use this in my tea today evening. Right, I will be needing around a big cup of, or you can say a big bowl of normal full fat milk, and sugar according to your taste. I'm taking here almost half a cup of sugar, and let's see how much I need in my recipe. The entire thing will be done, or cooking will be done, in olive oil, or you can also choose any vegetable oil that you have in your house, because we need to fry these pieces of bread. For that, what I've done is that I am just scraping off the sides of the bread pieces. We do not really like the hard pieces sticking on when we eat it. Alright, so that's scraped off, and now I'm going to just cut it down in between like this, so that it becomes easier for me to fry them. These I do not need the scrapings there, and now I'm going to fry these pieces in some olive oil, or you can even choose any vegetable oil. The karai is on flame, and I have put here 1 and 2 tablespoons of oil, any medium that you want to cook it in. And now I'm going to fry, wait for it to burn up a little, heat up a little, and I'm going to fry the pieces of the bread one by one and fry a little golden brown. And now let's open up to fry my pieces of the bread. So here, the first piece goes in. Be careful with that. It burns very easily in a way. So I just fry it crispy. So I'm just trying to brown the piece of bread there. Put in my second there. Take out the first one. And fry like this. Fry the entire lot. So I've fried up all the pieces there. Almost dark brown there. Okay. And you'll like the crisp if you have it like this, dark brown. Okay, done up. Just take care not to burn them, however, because if you burn them, they'll get a little bitter, which you might not like when you eat them. Now, it has many versions, I guess, but this is my way of doing it. So now I put in the same karai. Oil there. The oil is almost dried up because I fried my pieces of bread, and now I put in the milk there, and also the pieces of the fried pieces of bread. It's so easy as that. That's my version, so it necessarily has to be easy, I guess. So I'm putting it in here, and now I'll also put in the dry fruit, that is the mixture, the powder of the almond, and of course the raisins. All of them go in together, and then just stir it a bit. Meanwhile, I'll just put some hot water in the kesar, and the color is out there. Then I'll put in these seeds of the cardamom into this. Alright, next goes in my sugar. I guess I will not need all of it. So normally I always just move around the cup of sugar, and if it covers the whole thing, I guess it is done. So I just needed 1/4 of the cup of sugar there to, I needed that much to cover the whole thing. So I do not need the whole sugar there. 1/2 cup has been reduced to just 1/4 cup of sugar. And now one more thing. Whenever we are cooking up any sweet dishes, as everybody does, I too just give a pinch of salt. The sweet mixes with the salt and you have that lovely flavor on your mouth when you eat it. So while this is drying up, I'll just put a pinch of salt there. Pinch of salt there goes in, and see, it's so fast. I think it's barely 7 or 8 minutes and you're done with your Shahi Tukda my style. And now I'm putting in just a small, around 2 tablespoons of cream that I'm putting in. You may avoid the cream, but if you're making it for some special guest, you want to make it more yummier, you need the cream there. And of course, at last, for the beautiful color, almost golden color of the orange and the golden color of the saffron, the entire thing with the strands go in, and we give it a nice little mix. I do not want the whole of the bread slices to crumble down. They're already crumbled down, but I have pieces like this still there intact, and I want them intact. So let them be there. Do not dry beyond this point, because that way they'll become very hard. Just shut it down and your Shahi Tukda is ready to be plated. So that's ready. Let me decorate it with beautiful cherry. This is the cherry on the pudding, I guess. Literally. Okay. So that's my yummy dessert ready. And you know what? Everybody loves it in my house, and I know you love it too. So easy, just 4 slices of bread and 7 minutes of your life, and you have this beautiful dish ready. So do like my recipe and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much.